What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the third day of October. Yes, October 3rd. Here we are. We got about 4 hours left in this beautiful day. 2 days, 4 hours left in this beautiful week. XRP showing resilience in this consolidation phase overall, finding support right here at prior areas of resistance and right above prior areas of resistance back here as well. I want to actually draw a line right there. Super close, super close. You know what they call that? Anybody know? I'm going to give you a second, just genuinely, whoever you are watching this, I'm going to give you a second to answer this in your own head. What is this called? There might be other terms, right? This might be a multi-answered question, but when I see this, what this is called, whenever you approach a line but you don't see it, that is called front running. Imagine an area that everybody in the world who's investing in XRP or wants to invest in XRP is aware of, your prior resistance point. Oh, we're probably going to go here or lower. That's where I'll buy. And you reach for it and you reach for it, and week after week after week you reach for it, but you just don't get there. That's because it's so obvious that the big dogs, the people with a lot of money, more money than you or me or your friends put together, unless you have like $1 billion or more. That's well, I don't know. It depends on your friend group, I guess. The big dogs are holding this up, right? They're setting the floor here because the big dogs, they're patient. They can be in the red. They're okay. Be in the red a little bit, and then it comes back up. They are the floor. They're not going to give any average Joe the opportunity to get in at the right price. So they move the price up. This is front running. This is a clear sign of accumulation. It's a clear sign of very bullish behavior, my friends. Very, very bullish behavior. Beyond all that, you're consolidating at the top end of this range, right? Where you've rejected before, right? Here, you're just dancing. You're living life up here. Where it was a short-lived experience in the years past, it has been a long-lived experience now. And long-lived consolidation phases tend to give you massive breakout moves. Massive. You're breaking out of the overall long phase here. You guys, you're going to see some massive stuff come your way. I want to get into the short-term stuff before we talk about that, though. 1 hour time frame here. $3.02 right now. Is this going to be the second day in a row? This will be the second day in a row that you close above $3 if you close here or higher. I think that'd be really good to see. If you come down, it's okay. Come down a little bit, it's fine, but it doesn't matter. I very much do believe your low is in. There's nothing really you could do at this point besides going below that low that would convince me that otherwise, right? The low is in. The 1 hour RSI is bullish as hell. You're actually at an area to bounce. Stochastics, same thing. In the MACD, you could come lower. It's not a problem if you do. You do have this look of a double top here, and that's fine, right? From a high here, is that the high? I think I just missed the high. We're going to take this low, not the fake out low, right, which is the next low here. We're going to take this low, high to low here. 786, you moved right on up, but you hit the golden ratio. I think if you go lower, 299, you'll hold support. The lowest I'd give you is 293. 299 holds support, though. I'm in favor of that, and then you move up higher, okay? That's my thoughts. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next, like over the weekend, you move up. I wouldn't be surprised if XRP had a weekend pump coming its way. If not, if I'm wrong, cool. Consolidate in this area until Monday, which is here, and then rally. Whatever. Your next target area is 333 to 352. $3.33, 352, maybe even a little bit above there. You're going to be reaching for your all-time high areas, and at that rate, any kind of phase of consolidation is going to be very short-lived. You're just ripping and running right there, okay? I don't expect XRP to just move through the roof like this, but at the same time, kind of, we're going to get a move that does just move up non-stop here pretty damn soon. Once it sets in, right, just like here, right, we're in this consolidation phase. We're still consolidating. Here, the boat is turning around, momentum shifting, and then as we're at that point, that kind of point of no return, breaking above this resistance point, we really took off at a fast pace. At a very fast and just tenacious pace. I think that same kind of level of a breakout here will be realized once we're above this point here, right? It might even be realized here, but we haven't really made a move up. We're still consolidating. So once we're above about $3.20, we're going to see this thing take off. We probably don't stop until we're at new all-time highs, genuinely. The 4 hour RSI is bullish as hell. Bullish beyond all belief. You do have higher lows coming in though, right? Higher lows here, like that. Come down a little bit lower. Bounce off your 50, whatever. You're still looking great. You're still looking golden. Stochastics can come down a little bit too in the MACD. Let it cross, whatever. Let it touch tips, whatever. Then it'll come back. Daily time frame. I think that's a funny word. I love that we started saying touch tips on the MACD because it's just so funny. It's just such a funny phrase. Why it's funny, that's up for each person to figure out on their own or decide on their own. I just think it sounds funny. Touching tips. Anyways, 302 cents, $3.02 right now, where we are looking at the daily time frame. Consolidating, getting more bullish for sure on your RSI. Overall bullish, but definitely in a neutral positioning here. Stochastics look like they want to get bullish in the MACD. What I love about the MACD is you rejected the zero, but you're coming back up to cross above it. This doesn't mean that we have to move up now. What we're looking at with all these indicators, we don't have to move up now, but the coming days, the coming weeks should be vibrant. Vibrant, to say the least. And in which case, again, back out to this weekly time frame here. You've got some phenomenal expectations ahead. Sorry, guys. I did a 2-hour live stream. I'm like choking out here. We take a high to a low. I mean, that 1414 area, it's perfect, right? These both line up very well with each other. I really do believe that the next area we're going to go to, and it's going to be like that, man. Why is it going to move like this? C-Zar, those are higher market caps. We're dealing with over $100 billion. It's not going to move like that. Those days are behind us. No, man, we're at new all-time highs. Those days are ahead of us. We've been consolidating for a year. Those days are ahead of us. We're going to rip right up to 1356. And if it's not by the end of October, I actually am really starting to come around to the idea of it being by the end of the year. But whatever. It could be by the end of October. If we're up here by the end of October, I will not be surprised. But by the end of the year, to say the least, right? And then continuing on with the rest of the cycle, we should be at dramatically higher prices. So there's some phenomenal things building with Ripple, with XRP, with XRP Ledger. Here we are at $3.02 with the prospects of what? Going down 3 cents? Boo-hoo. Who cares? Is it a good time to buy? Probably. But we could drop 3 cents. Who cares? Buy now. Buy more later. Buy more when it pumps. Buy more when it dumps, whatever. You're about to see this thing rally at a rate that we haven't seen in well over a year, and probably even larger than this. I would expect, what a lot of people I think are not expecting, is that XRP can move at this pace or faster. They're thinking, okay, and maybe they're rightfully so thinking this. Okay, this is a multi-cycle consolidation phase. When we break out, of course we get that. Okay, ran up to our all-time highs. There's no way we're doing that again because now it's at a much higher valuation. Now it hasn't consolidated as long. But the thing is, guys, we're breaking out to new all-time highs. I think the least expected outcome is what should likely be the outcome. Right now, I doubt most people have the balls or the whatevers to call for this price to do the exact same thing that it did here, let alone larger than that. As far as talking about $13 goes, $14, that's great, but it doesn't stop there, right? We'll get there by the end of the year, but this move overall, like what we're doing right now will be like a multi-step process that takes you all the way up to $40 and beyond when the cycle's all said and done. We're not going to see consolidation phases like this anymore, or like this even, let alone like this for the rest of the cycle. They're going to be very short-lived moments and opportunities where we'll pull back a little bit and then continue to rally. But really, we're in the beginning of a process that I think overall is going to make this look like small, insignificant behavior. We're really going to be in something that's like twice that size or more whenever it's all said and done. I don't have anything else that I want to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye.